Good afternoon, everyone. Greetings from my gallery here in St. Croix. As many as you might know, I've been away. I've actually had a wonderful, lovely, fabulous trip to Greece, but I'm extremely happy to be back home. It's flying in. It was so green and lush, and you almost think, "Am I in Scotland?" No, no, not Scotland. This is St. Croix, but it's so green and beautiful. It's such a pleasure. But of course, the landscapers are super busy trying to keep up with it now. But such a welcome sight to come home to after it had been such a drought situation. So the trip to Greece was really interesting, and there were some things that were really surprising in that so many of the plants were similar. I had no idea. I should have, thinking about what the climate was and everything, but bougainvillea everywhere, draping across archways and up trellises and beautiful bougainvillea, just like we have here. And the oleander was really prevalent. It was along the roadsides, even the highways, so it was growing really without being tended. It was lovely. And of course, some things were different. The olive trees, we don't successfully have olive trees, I think it's the cool nights that we don't have, but terraces and terraces and terraces of olive trees, which were fabulous. And I saw my first fig tree, and I saw my first mulberry bush or tree. I've always thought mulberry bush, but tree. But anyway, it was really fun. But the hibiscus were there, plumbago everywhere. They had like just lined the driveways full of beautiful, beautiful, rich blue plumbago. That was wonderful to see too. And hibiscus, of course, bananas, palm trees. I was just fascinated by the similarities, even though they do have the cooler nights. But it was wonderful to see. But very happy to be home. And my orchids, as you can see, didn't miss me a bit. They're thriving and looking beautiful. And I didn't see so many beautiful orchids there. So I'm happy to come home and see these lovelies. So now to a little bit of real estate. We have, as you know, last year was most home sellers. It was really their best and most successful year, ever, in terms of it didn't take very long to sell a home, and they got top prices. So now we're having a little bit of a market shift. I don't see that we're going to have any bursting of any bubble. That's not in my, crystal ball. What I do see is because of the rising interest rates, we are going to have a softening of prices. And that probably will hurt, it will hurt the first home buyers and entry-level people the most, because those higher interest rates just make it so they can't afford as much. But it's not taking as long to sell homes here on St. Croix. The time to sell a home has actually gone down like 100 days compared to last year, September to September. And we are seeing a little softening of prices. It's around 12% of decrease in the prices overall. That's not just for homes, condo, that's our overall St. Croix market. So anyway, I think that St. Croix has always had ups and downs, and right now the interest rates is creating that little softening in the market. But I think this is a really wonderful time to buy land, because we have a huge inventory of land, and there is just so many choices, from beautiful waterfront pieces to hillside pieces to pieces in the middle of the island that's central and flat and so easy to build on. So for any of your real estate needs, please call us. Always happy to answer any questions at all and be right there for you. Thank you as always. Bye-bye.